Hello, buddies. My live stream. A wonderful day. Wonderful day. To start our day, or rather to start our live stream, already started. To start our live stream, my mom made cookies. She made peanut butter cookies, and I have one here on my desk that we are going to eat. We're going to eat it, and I'm going to tell you guys all about this cookie. Let me get the live stream. Welcome, stream. Let me become large. Let me become large. My bad that my bedspread. Let's see, beds for bread. A little disorderly. Oops. Don't worry, I'll fix it before I go to sleep. So today, I told you guys, I have a cookie. You might be wondering, where is the cookie? It is here. Cookie. Cookie. We're gonna eat this cookie before I eat this cookie. I'm gonna give a little background information on this cookie. This cookie was made with I don't know what the thing is, like the tube. There was a tube, and apparently the tube was pretty old. These are ancient cookies. Ancient cookies that we're gonna be eating. Okay? Moreover, as you can hopefully see by the grooves there, let me get it on stream. We are eating a peanut butter flavor cookie, like a nut butter flavor cookie. Additionally, this cookie was cooked at 350 degrees. And I can attest that when it came out, I thought it would be gooey. It's not. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if y'all can hear that. It's quite hard now. It's not gooey anymore. Show some kindness to this cookie, because it took a long way to get here. So I'm gonna snap a piece off, and we're gonna enjoy. Now, it seems to be a quite crunchy cookie. I'm getting hints of peanut butter. I'm getting hints of cookie. Pretty good cookie. It's crunchy for the most part, but there's a little part in there. There's a little part in there that's like kind of like soft and almost chewy. I don't know about chewy, like gooey, but mostly crunchy. And that I quite like a cookie like this. There's more cookie left. I'm really enjoying this cookie. Later, I'm gonna say thank you for making a cookie like this. I've never had a cookie like this. I really like it. I'll let y'all get a good look at the cookie, get a good feel for its form. Something I just thought of that would be great in this cookie. I don't know what a gui is. I do not know what a gui is. I'm gonna try to eat the cookie vertical style. I'm gonna try to eat this cookie vertical style now. We're gonna see if it tastes better vertical style. A little less enjoyable. I don't like having to unhinge my jaw so much just for a little bite of cookie. But still, same cookie, same flavor, same texture, just rotated. So, still a good cookie. I would personally suggest to eat it like this, horizontal ways. Horizontal style. I find this to be the preferable way to consume the cookie. This is a final bite. It's going to be quite a big bite, so this is really going to tell me everything I need to know. Alright. Let's not get ahead of ourselves now. That was an amazing cookie. I have to say, amazing cookie, and my mother is going to be hearing very good words from me for the next 2 days. So, about the rating. Rating 1 to 346. I'm going to say this is a solid 300 cookie. If I was feeling less generous, I would say this is a 270 cookie. But I haven't had a cookie quite that good in a while. So, very good cookie. You guys are in town, I would suggest picking up one of these cookies. They're good. Phenomenal review. Thank you. Now, moving on to the second part of the stream. We're gonna be game that. You disgust me, dog? Nah, I think you're not disgusted. I think you're playing me. I think you're playing. Are you trying to say me? Additionally, for the stream, I have a refreshing beverage. Nothing like a good glass, huh? Busting into the cookie jars. He wouldn't have had time to. They were made very quickly. Trust me, I was there. You can trust me. I'm a good source on this issue. So what are we going to be doing today? That's a good question. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. I'm going to unbutton my suit real quick. I don't know, man. I'm pretty quick. I was there. I think I would have seen some. Do you think anything gets past me? You think anything gets past me? I fucking dare you! I'm just playing around. I'm just playing around. I know it's all good jokes. It's all fun jokes. So, what are we gonna be game deving? I don't know. I'd like another sip though. This is one of my favorite beverages. Damn, she can jump now. She can do a lot. She can do a lot. I added bears, as you can see. The camera, like, kind of moves up a little bit when you jump, so you can see where you're going. I don't know if y'all ever played Bubsy 3D. That's Bubsy Tech. Bubsy technology. We got, you know, little interactables. You open this pot, you get meat. Hey, Hot Fighter Deluxe, am I right? What else do we got? We got video playback, subtitles. We can call functions at the beginning and end of the video. That's useful. What do we do? Why there's so many? I put a lot of bears just to kind of like a little stress test, you know? Like how people will, like they'll make a new kind of tape and they'll like make a boat out of the tape to prove that the tape works good. That's why. Or like they make a lamp and they drop the lamp 100 times from a 10-story building. And they say, look, the lamp is fine. I don't know if you ever played like I played a SNES game, or honestly a Genesis game. And it's like there's too many sprites on screen, the shit flickers. Having a lot of the same enemy can be a taxing thing. I do still need to figure out something special for this like little shadow thing. This little shadow sprite. Oh. Because I need to update these. Those. Save. Dookie poo. Molestation bed. You're right about exactly one of those details. Let me check for something on the internet real quick. I want to check if there's Resources on Pikmin. Video game Pikmin. The Pikmin 2 decomp. Pikmin 2 decomp. The reason I'm looking at a Pikmin decompilation is to see if I can learn from it. See if I can learn from it. See if I can do things in a similar way that they did them. That's why when it goes inside of you, you got to clench and tighten your cheeks in order for the pee hole to absorb all of the caca. You heard, dog? That's a really screwed up thing to say. Really creative. Really creative. Really nice. To some. To some. But let's get going, buddies. We're gonna figure this out. Ox. The size of the project requires a lot of repeated code. Here are some commonly used examples to help you practice clean and concise code. Float. Random weight float. Random number from 0 to range. Okay. Is within circle. Okay. We're going to keep all of that in mind when we're looking at this. Where might we? Can we open? A new window. I'm gonna open this folder. Let me see if I can trick the robot into helping me. Hurry up and finish this game so I can stream it. Hey, we're working on it now. We're working on it now. We're trying to put enemies in. We're trying to put enemies in the game. Isn't that exciting? I'm gonna see if I can trick the robot. Find in this code base code relevant to enemy. Yeah. Okay. Now we wait. I feel smart. I'm tricking it. just waiting now. Not much interesting happening. New chat room. Okay. AI primitive. So let's look in source. Bug project. What? Endo? You paid for this programs, or is all this stuff free? Everything I'm using right now is completely free. Not true, but hopefully in the future I am able to do everything with programs that are free and open source. A lot of games, unbeknownst to the people who make them, ship with malware. I don't want to happen with my game. Right now, everything in my game is open source. I don't believe VS Code is open source, which is the code editor I use for my game. So eventually I want to move away from VS Code. And as far as I know, pretty much all the programs I use to make the assets in the game are free. Free open source. Nothing costs any money. In general, software is free these days. It's like all the stuff you pay for is like really old. People don't software anymore. To be honest, why would you? I'm looking in Project Kando. Kando U. Okay. Nation. Gotcha, punk. I look punkalicious. I look punkalicious. Act formation. I wonder if this game was made in C++. I wonder if the game was originally made in C++, or if they decompiled it to, like, from C, and then that C version was compatible with C++. And then they just kind of made it like a C++ thing. Who knows? Who knows? AI primitive. This music sounds like I'm at a peaceful lake. Yeah. This is Shenmue OSTs. Straight from the Dreamcast. Let me look at the actual track playing right now. It's the Passport menu music. Great OSTs. A goal position. Animation 1, animation 2. Motion listener. Wonder what emotion. Exact. Far away, go a little faster. I didn't know that. I didn't know they move faster when they're far away. That's good to know. Just doing a little study work. Maybe I should put it on the little cleanup.
Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4-4's the point, mark 4. Ace, deuce, scrap, wants 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 4. Ace, deuce, ace, deuce, scrap, want 4. Scrap, want 4. Who wants the hot 4? 5 wants 4. Check me out, John. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 4 and he made it the hard way. Hey, the front line, take the hard. You have a shooter and a good one. Coming out for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Check me out, Tom. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets. Place your bets. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. So funky. So funky. Check me out, John. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come?
Haven't run my linter in quite a while, have I?
Coming out again for a new point. Bets down, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants the hard 4? 5 wants 4. Check me out, John. 4-4's the point, mark 4. Ace, deuce, scraps, wants 4. Ace, deuce, deuce. Scraps, wants 1. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand.
I want to learn this on bass. It does sound really fun to play, not that ding ding a ding 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 a ding 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 ding. That sounds really fun to play. I would like to play that. You see people reviewing the song and they freak out about the bass line. I probably would have freaked out too. I got the This is redundant, isn't it? You're not playing anymore in the video. You know what something I thought of, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it. I might do it in the future. Um, was instead of having 2 arrays of function pointers, what if I had a 2D array of, I have an array of function pointers and I have an array of like integers or floats, and those floats determine according to index, like whenever we hit this float in the animation, we execute that function, and then I can just parse, if the float is -1, do it at the end of the animation. If the float is 0, do it at the end of the animation. And then I could put that on an enum, like it called begin and end. I feel like that would be a little more, I don't know, versatile, I guess. Maybe in the future. Just an idea I had. A little 2-dimensional array. Is that what a 2D array is? I might be wrong. I think that is wrong. It would just be 2 different arrays that are parallel to each other and connected by index. My sinuses are killing me. I don't know why. This right ear like hurts. And it's because of my sinuses. I'm looking for something to do. Hmm? And put in this here. Oh, irritate. know it's such a tiny detail, and I really shouldn't be like patting myself on the back so much. But I really do love the way she'll like rotate towards whatever direction she's going. I don't know. The tiny thing that for me adds a lot. Maybe we could do something with her head. I wonder. Let's try. Make sure everything still works. Yep. I'm not gonna lie, we gotta get rid of these bears. Trying to annoy me. Obviously, we gotta keep a couple. But most of them gotta go. I just realized I did not add the stream. I just saw the picture you put in this picture. Picture is really clear. What the heck? Is that AI? My hand. How does my hand do that? My hand can't do that. Is that AI generated? What did you tell it to do? Color this picture appropriately. I just put that. I didn't want to boot up the machine, so I put that image in Grok. And I got this shit. What did you tell it to do? I didn't tell it to do anything. Oh, that's great. Color this picture appropriately. Honestly, it did a good job. I know what my room looks like. I got the right colors too. I mean, it's not a black and white camera. If I like, it was even able to tell it was a peanut butter cookie. Yeah, like there are colors here. Am I inverted? Am I inverted? How did I do that? I accidentally inverted. Oops. At first, I thought it was a black and white camera, though. Black and white. That like completely fucked up my camera. Let me down. Anyway, head rotation. What axis? We'll figure that out. I think for now. Can I just get it to do? Let me see. I know I'm being lazy today, but let me just can I just a little bit. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't work, just give it another 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks. That fucked up everything. Why? Argument not normalized. What argument isn't normalized? Let's just get rid of the head section and see if it works without it. Immediate fucking errors, by the way. Immediate fucking errors. Whoa. What was that? Okay. I love Kingsfield music. What is this? Okay. Is the actual. What the hell's the head? Okay. Fine.006. That's kind of fucked. Whoa, look at that. Hey, isn't that nice? That's really cool. Wow. That feels really satisfying. I really like that. Hold on. Wow. Love that. I'm happy. I'm happy today. That's a huge improvement. And you know what? All that, and it's still less expensive than the previous implementation. Isn't that crazy? What was the improvement? Look. Her head now rotates. Let me get in a level with better lighting. This better? Her head now rotates towards where she's trying to go to, not just her chest. That's really nice. I think I really like that. It looks the best here, I think. I wonder if I can do something like that in Unreal. Definitely. I would help you out. I'm sure the method is similar. The way I'm doing it is mostly manual, really. I can tell you, I can try to spare you like all the super technical details, but the primary thing I do is I manually advance my frames, because otherwise, unless you're running everything in your game per frame, which I don't think you are in Unreal, I don't think blueprints run per frame. There's no way they do. If they do, that's like insane. So I go down here. Where's my player? There it is. You see I have an advance, and I advance it by the delta time, which is, the time that passed since the last frame. So I advance it, and that's the first thing I ever do for the player. The animations at this point are now completely applied. Now, when I go in here and I change the animations around and such, I can do so with free will and whatever, because my animations aren't going to get overwritten. They will be the next frame, unless I overwrite them again. But you can see when I boot up the game, that's like desired behavior. Like, for example, I don't want these animation stuffs to still apply when I'm doing like that backflip. I think that would be your first step, is to handle your animations manually rather than having the engine do it for you. Second step is, it's just this, right? It's just a little quaternion stuff. I don't know if Unreal does quaternions with bones. Godot kind of forces you to use quaternions with bones. But if you look here, like, the quaternions aren't that hard to use. You just figure out which one does the motion you want. Figure out which value. Like for this one, that's the value. That one would be no good. That one would be no good. This one is also no good. Simple. And these are, because these are after the animations are already applied, we don't have to worry about them getting overwritten. I see, it seems simple enough. Yeah, it is super simple. Super simple. Oh, I'm happy with it. I'm very happy. And speaking on all of this, it kind of breaks my heart to say it, but I'm thinking the next step for the game is going to be redoing all of these animations. Which sucks. But I'm thinking the rocket launcher has to be a separate thing. I might, honestly, I don't know if this is fucked up. Let me know if it's fucked up. I might just wait for you to do all that so that I can learn from someone who did all of that, rather than having to do it myself. The specific thing that I'm like kind of paranoid about right now is, how do I animate multiple things at the same time? How do you animate multiple things at the same time? Not possible? I have no idea. I have no clue. No clue. Obviously it is possible. That's how people animate grabs and like weapons in the hand. But sounds like it sucks. Like, how do you animate that? Presumably you animate both parties both at once, and then when you're done you save the animations individually. But then, like, what? How do you get the other guy back to your original project? That gonna be a pain to do? I have no idea. I have no idea. Sounds like a big pain. Does sound like a big pain, but is there anything quick I can work on? Because I'm a little more strapped for time than I thought I would. I'm honestly glad I got to get any work done in the stream. What do you mean, get the other guy back to your project? What I mean is, so let me just put a Blender so I can show visually what I mean. What I mean is, for example, if I was making 2 grab animations for Slink and like a bear, I did like a grab or something, I could animate both of them in one project file, in like one Blender project. First of all, do I make a new Blender project? Right? Do I make a new Blender project? Do I bring the bear over to Slink's project? Like, what do I do? And then when I'm done, do I put the bear back in the bear project? Do I like copy paste the bear back to the bear project? Do I copy paste Slink back to the Slink project? Is it gonna fuck up the Slink project because the bear was there and I have to go in this like file, clean up, purge unused data? Do I have to go do that? I have no idea. I have no idea. But I do want to figure it out. I do want to figure it out, but I want to figure it out in a way that doesn't like actually fuck up all the progress I've made so far. Because that would suck. That would suck. I'm wondering if you can import the bear back into the bear project, then retarget your original skeleton with the new animation and make an action out of that. No idea. I really just don't know. Sure does sound important though. But who knows? Not me right now. So unfortunately, I am strapped for time for today's stream. If I feel like it, I might do another stream later tonight. 3 a.m. Chicago time. You know how it is. I have to go walk the dog, whatnot. But next time, let me become big, quick. Let me become large. Large. How do I become large? It's... There we go. Next time, we will be doing enemy AI. I will read all of this Pikmin stuff. We will be back with enemy AI. Yeah. That'll be a very fun stream. So I will see you then. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.